Hello, what's going on? Welcome to Season 2, Episode number 9 of my FM18 Newcastle United Save. How's it going? Well, the question is, where do we start? Well, I'll tell you what, let's start in the boardroom. Now, here we are in the boardroom. As you can see, the takeover talks rumours were true. We have been taken over by a Turkish consortium. Mr. Ken Hodcroft has sold up. That's it. We spent his money, £70 million, and he's gone. I'm hoping he's okay. So, best of luck in future, Mr. Hodcroft. I hope you'll be okay, and yeah, wish you luck. Now, anyway, here we are under a new consortium, Turkish. Not even going to try and attempt to say the names, but I do know that they're not that keen on me. But when they took over before the Southampton game, they were considering my position, and my results needed to be spot on, basically, and. So far, glad to say that's been the case. So we drew 0-0 against Stoke in the last episode. We did beat Watford in the FA Cup as well. So we beat Southampton 2-1. Stefan El Shawari on the score sheet, along with Alexander Mitrovic. And then we went to Bournemouth and drew 0-0. Now that's kind of a good result because Bournemouth have been in the top 6 this season, so they're doing pretty well. So it's not a bad result. So. And aside, so what happened there, after those 2 results, the board came and said, yeah, we'll keep you on. So appreciate the patience and support, just staying on as manager. So all is well. But no idea what indications of, in terms of transfers or anything like that. I don't know. I guess I'll find out at the end of the season. They're happy with the 2-1 win over Southampton. That's the main thing. So my job is safe for now. That's it. I'm still worried about position-wise because obviously if I need to stay in the top 10, is that going to keep my job? If I don't stay in the top 10, am I going to lose my job? We don't know. We'll have to just find out near the time. But aside from that, everything's all running smoothly. In fact, if we go back to the schedule, the form has been pretty good. That's probably the best form we've had the entire season. Yeah, exactly. It's the best form we've been on this season. And we've got to play Brentford at home, who are the worst team in the Premier League, on 11 points. Now, 3 points today would get us into the top 10, which is what we need to do, which is where we need to be. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. And of course, we've got Tottenham in the FA Cup in the 6th round. But semi-final is a possibility. Don't get ahead of myself just yet, but exciting times could be happening here at the minute. So that's all to come today. And of course, injuries. The curse of Daniel Sturridge has struck St. James's Park because he's out between 10 days to 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. So in comes Marlos Moreno. And of course, worth noting that the new board, they hated my formation with the wing backs, etc. They didn't like it. They thought it was poor. So I had to change formation, and we've gone with this. There you go. We're back to the old crazy formation we've got here. I said it would come back. I said I was thinking about it. I just had to ponder a few things about this, but it is back. And since it's been back, we've been okay. 4 points in the last 2 games. Can't say any better than that. It's saved my job. Okay? That's what it's done. It's rescued my job, and therefore it deserves a chance for the rest of the season to see how far we can go with it. So, today's team against Brentford, we've got Darlow in goal, Tierney, Lopez, Lascelles and Zappacosta in defence. We've got Marino and Sturaro in midfield, and we've got Koric, who seems to have won his place permanently at the moment. Richie's not been playing very well. So Koric, young player of the month, and he's playing pretty damn well. I know his average rating is 6.92, but ignore that slightly because he has been playing okay. And up front, we've got Mitrovic, Marino, and El Shawari up front. Good to see Mitrovic back as he's scored, and he's been quite important in this formation as well. It's just a shame that Danny Sturridge is not going to be featuring in this episode. But anyway, let's move to Brentford, and then after that we've got this exciting game against Tottenham at home. Let's see if we can get 3 points against Brentford. Right then, so Brentford are looking like they're going to park the bus in this one, and it's no surprise really. So we've got to up our game a little bit now. So let's expect us to pile on the misery. There we go. Any questions? And of course, it's not the best weather. It's a concern. I don't care about that question. So there we go. So again, under a new regime, I'm hoping this time that it'd be interesting to know how much money they're going to give me. I can't imagine it'll be as much as the last bunch that were here. They did give me 70 million in fairness. That's quite a lot of money to play around with. But I'm hoping it'll be the same sort of case. Although, of course, my performance as manager, they did say my job would depend on transfers and results. So I've got to make it count if I want to keep this job. Because I was thinking, what I don't have a plan B if I lose my job as Newcastle manager. Now, I mean, do I just start a new save or just continue somewhere else? It's something that I really got to consider because I haven't really considered it at all. So far, it's a rather poor game. We've got 2 shots. Brentford on 3 shots. Sturaro again on a yellow card. That's just like 9th of the season. We really need to hit the ground running here. If we don't beat Brentford, that is a concern. Just nothing happening at all. It's a very quiet first half. We get something towards the end. Is it going to be... Nope, it's going to be 0-0 at half time. There we go. So that was a poor. Got to try and get something out of him. Get aggressive. I'm not happy. See if that inspires him somewhat. Right, come on now. Let's not mess this up. Right, Zappacosta wins the ball back. He finds El Shawari. It's a good ball. Zappacosta. No. Nothing happening there. And of course, where are we going to live? So we're currently in the top 10 at the minute. That's a plus. But it's Brentford attacking here. What on earth was that? Was that a shot? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm very concerned that we're not getting anything going here. Right, it's a throw-in now. Zappacosta, and that was just poor. We managed to win the ball back. Sturaro finds Marino. Can we get the ball in the box? We can. And it's a goal. And who scored that? Kieran Tierney. Wow, that was... well, was that his first goal of the season? I couldn't see it. It's at the top of the bar. I'm pretty sure it is. I didn't expect him to score, but he has. It's 1-0 to Newcastle. And a great cross by Zappacosta. And Tierney gets his goal. I'm pretty sure that's his first goal of the season. I may have missed it. Well, okay, we broke the deadlock. That is the main thing. We need to try and kill it off now. I might make a couple of subs in a minute. See if... in fact, I will do. Because Moreno is not playing that well. Neither is El Shawari. Oh, what on earth is that? What's happening there? I don't know. Right. We'll leave it go for a second. Let's not make any rush decisions just yet. Right, Coric finds Marino. Starting to play more confidence now. Zappacosta gets the ball again. Mitrovic should have scored. It was a great cross by Zappacosta. He's on fire at the minute. Davy Zappacosta. Right, let's make some changes. Let's put on Adam Armstrong, who's on 11 goals this season. Let's not forget that. He's not had a bad season. Just don't think he's quite ready for first team full time at the minute, even though he scored 11 goals this season. So everything else seems to be okay. I think we'll leave it there. So Armstrong on for Marino. Or Moreno, rather. I can never get used to it. Moreno's. It's very confusing. I don't care what happens now. We can just see this game out. That's all I care about. We seem to be the better team in the second half by looking at the stats. Right then. Here we go again. We're attacking again. Coric. There's Tierney. Mitrovic. Can't turn. What on earth's going on here? Right, it's a good ball. Good ball in. And it's going straight to the goalkeeper. Not sure why my game's running a bit glitchy. I don't know what's happening there. So I'm hoping it's not affecting your viewability, if that is even a word, too much. But anyway, if it's El Shawari, you've got to score. You've got to score. Great save by the goalkeeper. Should have done better though. Mitrovic just loses out. I've got a bad feeling that they're going to snatch a goal here, Brentford. So I'm thinking now, do I make a change again? Could be time for Matt Ritchie to come on. Perhaps he can do something. Who could I take off? Corrich. Yeah, let's give Corrich a break. And we'll leave Ritchie there. Well, make him attacking, actually. Make him attack. If anyone can get his goals, it's that fella. Matt Ritchie. He's been a bit off the pace a bit, but he's still our top goal scorer, I think. It's either him or Armstrong, one of the two. That was just poor. That was really poor. Lissandro Lopez, you need to put in a performance today. 6.7. Still worried about that guy. Still consider him the worst signing that I've made this season. Right, El Shaarawy, good flick on. It's gone to Zappacosta. That would have been a great goal. I really wish we could just keep control of this ball. Right, Zappacosta again. Oh, come on. We're wasting chances now. Look at him. He's on 9. Rating 9. He's had a great game. Oh, it's a great ball. It's got to be Armstrong. It's got to be 2. It is. 2-0. And Adam Armstrong back on the score sheet. It's 50th of his career. And there you go. That's the one good thing about Armstrong. When he's in them situations, in positions, he can score. That was a great ball by Mitrovic. And there you go. Suddenly, we're not sort of missing Daniel Sturridge after all. Touch wood. But it's annoying that we lost him so easily. Right, we can start seeing this game out. Oh, I thought that was one of our players. We can't be dealing with any more of our injuries. But there we go. It's 2-0. That's definitely put us into top 10. Yeah, it has. Is there room for one more? Is there time for one more goal? Zappacosta finds El Shaarawy. He gets the ball in. It's cleared away. There we go. I don't know where this out of time has come from. But I'm pretty sure the referee's going to blow a whistle at some point. And there we are. There we go. Far more positive in the second half. That's more like it. And we've got to congratulate them. You know, got to keep the morale up. We're pleased with the results, because we've got a massive game next against Tottenham. We just have a quick look at the league table before we get there. And look at this. Corrich set for pay increase. 20 league appearances. Bloody hell. It's one appearance. So you get to 55 grand a week. Bloody hell. Okay. But he has been good though, Corrich. He's starting to progress the way I like it. So there we are. We're 10th in the league on 42 points. Looking a bit better now. So let's hope we can keep our cup dream alive against Tottenham. Let's get right to it. Okay, so one change to be made, and that is Jonjo Shelvey in for Mikel Merino, who's got a hamstring injury. Well, actually, 2 changes, because Armstrong's starting today as well, ahead of Molos Moreno, who's on the bench. So yeah, here we go. Tough test against Tottenham in the 6th round of the FA Cup. Looking at their team, I'm not confident. So we got to hope for the best, guys. Still stick with the formation. The message, well, you know, we've got to try and inspire them a bit, haven't we? We owe Tottenham after what happened. That usually is the best message. They're all motivated. They're all confident. We'll leave it there. And there's going to be a question. No, there's not going to be a question. That's unusual. So here we go. Kicking things off. 6th round of the FA Cup. Big game for us. Would love it if we get a win here today. But I just can't see it. So we're just going to hope for the best. Hope for miracles. Corrich is instantly injured. He wants to come off. But you can hang in there, mate. You can hang in there. You're on 66%. But, you know, you're fine. It's a bruised knee. I played on bruised knees, man. You get used to it. Got a big game today. No room for people being soft. Right, Sigurd Sturaro finds Corrich. Shelvey, not a good ball. That was terrible. What he was trying to achieve there. Oh God, here comes Harry Kane. Put the tackle in, guys. Put the tackle in. There's a bit of deflection, but Darlow catches it. There was an injury for Tottenham somewhere. I think it was Edwards. Right, here we go. Corrich. Oh, he's passed it to Harry Kane. That's the last person you want to pass the ball to. It could have been 1-0. We were let off there, Courage. It was a terrible pass. Well, it was not a terrible pass as far as Tottenham are concerned. But we were let off lightly. They should have scored. There's 25 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. Edwards has gone off injured. Okay. We can get anything before half time. It's not. Oh God, I say that now. Right, Mitrovic has the ball. He's all the way back. Oh, that was such a dodgy pass back. Oh, this is terrible. Harry Kane, great save by the goalkeeper. We just got to cut out these silly mistakes, these silly little passes that we're trying to make. Lascelles heads it clear. It's all Tottenham at the moment. But Tierney just hoofs it up, but there's nobody there. Might have to take Courage off at half time. We've got Matt Ritchie on the bench. At least. It is all Tottenham, and it's 1-0. It was just coming. It was coming. Oh, dearie me. And it didn't start off that bad. It was all Tottenham, granted. It is all Tottenham. But, yeah. There we go. Darlow perhaps should have done better. Tierney not playing too well. He's on 6.3 now. It's not a good day to start playing bad, is it, really? Oh, God, it's all Tottenham now. May have to change something at half time. I might have to change. Oh, he's. Bloody hell. It's going to be 2-0. We've got to at least try and hold it 1-0 at least. So we've got Mitrovic. He's just strolling with the ball. Finds Tierney. Get the ball in the box, Tierney. He does. And it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. That's probably the only chance we're going to get this half. That's it. It's half time. We're going to have to make some changes, aren't we? Just something ain't right. Let's just inspire them a little bit. Let's get aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Let's go to tactics. May have to change the formation. I mean, Courage isn't playing particularly well. Neither is Armstrong, and neither is El Shawari. But what can I do? I mean, Richie can play on the left. Moreno can play on the right as well if he wanted to. But this is it, isn't it? And I haven't got Atsu, but I think Atsu's injured as well, to be honest. That's why he's not on the bench. But El Shawari can play on the right. Can he? Can he play on the right? Yeah, he can play inside forward. We'll give him an attack in. Let's take. Should we take Armstrong off? This is where it gets tricky. We'll take Armstrong off. And we'll put Richie on. Richie can go on the left. We're going to have to get some sort of chances going here. Come on. Why is this not working properly? Ah, you stupid mouse. Right, Mitro, you're up front on your own, mate. I don't know how well this is going to work out for you. But we will do what we can do. Courage is playing behind him, so we'll just try that. We'll try that. Start second half. So Rich has come on, change the formation, try and give us some sort of chance to get back in the game. Right, Mitrovic on his own, and it's a free kick. So Richie with the free kick. We get the ball in the box. We can. Oh, try to find Shelby, but didn't come down to him quick enough. Oh, Harry Kane's going to take it all by himself. There we go. What can you say about that? What can I say about that? It's 2-0. There we go. Disappointing, but there's not much I can say about that. Right, we're just going to... I want to go for it. I want to attack the game. I don't want to get hammered, which is... I don't know. Why is Tierney playing so bad? Everyone's playing bad at the minute. Everyone's playing terrible. El Shawari's not playing very well. Where can Moreno play on the wing? Because I know he prefers playing. Prefers playing on the left. Dear. Someone else just got injured as well. Who was that? Didn't see. We're gonna have a go. We're gonna go attacking. Someone else just got injured. Who was that for us? Was that for someone else? Must be for Tottenham. Oh dear. Oh well. It's not been a bad cup run. That's for sure. Right, well, here goes Mitrovic. El Shawari finds Richie. Oh, I thought he scored. I thought I went in. Well, that's more like it, at least. Still got time to get back into this. Yeah, Koric he has taken a knock, to be fair. But who are we going to put on now? Moreno can play there. Let's see what he's like in the centre. You probably won't like it. We'll try that. We'll see that. What's the worst that can happen, eh? Come on, we could get a goal. Let's just put them under pressure. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? El Shawari is playing shocking at the minute. But I'm sure Atsu's injured. I'm sure, unless I got it wrong, unless I just forgot to put Atsu on the bench. In which case, I'm stupid. But there you go. Because, I thought they were going to score. Well, there we have it, guys. There goes our cup run. We got to the 6th round of the FA Cup. It's the best one we've had in years. That is a positive. But there we go. We're out of the FA Cup. Never mind. Oh dear. Disappointed about that. Far from pleased. Not going to be happy with that. Never mind. So as a result, we're out of the FA Cup. But on the flip side of things, we're in the top 10. We're in the top 10 for now. So that's a positive. The league is sort of working in our favour. And in the next couple of games, well, some tricky games coming up. We've got Liverpool, Huddersfield, Chelsea and Manchester City to come as well. Just as bloody well we're not in a relegation battle, because that'll be serious. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, hit the... I got that completely wrong, didn't I? Hit the like button. There you go, that's more like it. So hit the like button, leave a comment, but more importantly, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the very next episode, which I should imagine will be against Chelsea, Manchester City. We'll see how that goes. But for now, take it easy. See you again. See you later.